Hello guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Faith. I'm a registered nurse. On this channel, I talk about general leveling up, especially in your career. And if you're a nurse trying to relocate from your country to the US, this is the channel for you. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also like this video because it will help this channel grow. So let's start with the video of the day. So the first way to stay focused on this journey is to have a support system. So on this journey, it's very important to have people who want the same for you, people who will support you whenever you feel stuck. This can be your family, your friends, and even fellow nurses who are still in this process or who have already relocated. These are the best people who can hold you because sometimes it gets tough and you need someone to tell you it's okay, you will continue going on. So you need a support system of some sort. If you don't have a support system around you, let's say your family is not in support of this and maybe you don't want to share with your colleagues, there are so many social media channels where people are talking about their experience. Some of them are interacting one-on-one. I know a lot of WhatsApp groups, they form WhatsApp groups and there are a lot of nurses there who support each other. If you have something that is bothering you about the journey, you can share it and they can help you. They can help you reason it out. There are a lot of Facebook groups that have been formed for the purpose of relocating to the US as a nurse. And there are nurses all over the world who talk to each other about their circumstances. So you don't need to feel alone. You don't need to carry the burden alone. Just look for this WhatsApp group, look for these Facebook groups. They are out there. If you go search for them, you will find them. So don't be alone, don't be in the darkness, and also don't be like keep things to yourself, but also don't shout everything to everyone because not everyone has good intention. But find the people who are also in the same journey and doing the same thing, and you will help each other. So you just have to figure out who your support system is. With this journey, it already drains you, so you don't need someone with negative energy that will bring you down whenever you want to do something. So just figure out your support system and this will really help you to cope while you are doing this. Second thing, do not compare your journey with others. So everyone's journey is different. There are people who start this journey and move very fast and get to the US and start working there very fast. There are people who take a lot of time still dealing with a lot of issues so that they can get to the other side. So don't look at someone and compare yourself to them. Don't feel discouraged because you saw someone struggle by the time they relocated. Don't look at others and think that because theirs went faster, yours will also do that. So just look at yourself. You're not competing with anyone. In fact, the only person you should be competing with is yourself. Don't compare yourself with others. Look at others and be inspired. Look at others and learn from their mistake. But don't compare yourself with others. Don't be scared thinking that because someone took a lot of time, your journey will also take a lot of time. Don't look at someone and think because their journey took a shorter time and yours is taking longer and you feel discouraged. Please don't compare yourself to others. Everyone's in life, generally everyone's story has been written and you are the only one person in the world. There is no two of you. So your journey is different. Don't compare yourself with others. Just stay focused and just do your thing. And if you have to look at someone else, look for them for inspiration. or if you want to, if they've gone through challenges, learn from that and correct your path so that whenever that time comes where they faced a challenge, you have learned and you are ready and you're prepared for it. Third, trust the process and stay calm when even things don't seem to be working and when things are out of your control. On this journey you'll meet a lot of challenges, you will meet obstacles, you'll wake up every day with something new to do for you to propel yourself forward, and that is part of this journey. So stay calm. There are events that will happen that will be out of your control. So just stay calm. Just relax and let nature take its course. I receive a lot of inboxes on people asking me, even on this, just here on the comment section, people ask me, when will CGFNS give me my report? When will whatever happen? Those things are not in your control. CGFNS asked for your papers and you submitted. Just wait for that time that they told you they will process your report. If they haven't processed yet by that time, call them, write to them. You know how to, because I've talked about that for so long. You know how to write to them, call them, just inquire what is happening. But the thing is, you can't take a flight from here to the US to the CGFNS offices to do anything. So as you call them, as you inquire what is happening, just keep calm, relax. Do other things as you wait for that. Okay, there are things that will be out of your control. Some government offices will be slow. You will require something from there and they take a lot of time for anything to come out. So, and it's part of the journey. Just relax. It is out of your control. You've done your part and wait for things to just happen. Because if you overthink about it, you'll be stressed, you'll be frustrated, and you'll have the worst experience on this journey. Fourth, have a daily structure or a plan. What I mean by a daily structure is, this applies in life generally, and even now, when you start this journey becomes part of your daily living. When you are studying for the NCLEX, you don't stop. You study every single day for that exam. Even after you finish the NCLEX, there is the IELTS to study for. You have to study every single day for it until you do it. After you are done with that, trust me, this will never get out of your mind. You keep planning for everything. Yeah, you keep thinking about everything until it is done. It will always be in your mind. So have a daily structure. When you plan for things for the next day, it will be easier for you to wake up tomorrow and know that I have to reply to this email, I have to go look for these documents tomorrow, I have to check out this document if it's okay, I have to sort out my vaccines. Yeah, just plan your day. And I don't mean every single day, but I mean that at least have a plan for every day so that you don't fall out of place and become frustrated. This will really help you on this journey, because when you start this journey, it becomes part of you. There will be no single day that you'll wake up and not think about it. You are in it and in it deep until you finish. So it will be part of your life. It will always be on your mind. Never will it leave your mind. As long as you are in the process of relocating to the US, it is not easy. So I don't expect it to be out of your mind. So just plan your days so that when you wake up, you don't feel out of place and you don't miss out on doing things at the right time. Fifth, it's very important. take time for your physical and mental rest. Very important. Yeah, mental and physical rest is very important. This journey is draining. And trust me, when you keep thinking about things, when you sit down every day studying, it drains you. And you also have a job. Some of us have a family. Others have kids. Can you imagine dealing with all that? At least you need a break. You need some time off for yourself. Whatever you want to do when you are relaxing, if it's listening to music, by all means do. If it is sleeping, go sleep. If it is taking a walk, do that. If it is yoga, do that. You need that physical and mental rest. And at least every day. You can even set aside just 30 minutes to go on a walk. That will really refresh your mind and reset yourself. You need time to spend with your family. If it's that way, if that is a way of relaxing to you, by all means do that, because you will need this. If you overexert yourself, you'll be frustrated. So just take time and relax whenever you can, and yeah, make that part of your day so that you don't get overly drained and you don't know what is happening. You might even get sick when you overexert yourself. So, rest is good. Just do that and it will help you on this journey. The sixth one, if you can, get an agency. Agencies make things a little bit easier. You see, agencies, I started this journey on myself, by myself. So I have seen the other side of doing things by yourself and the other side of being helped by an agency. An agency makes things way easier. Trust me, you can do this by yourself, except the part that you'll need them to petition for you to file your immigration papers and all that. But it is hard. It is hard. You have to do research on how to create your CGFNS account, how to send the papers, how to follow up on everything. So when you are working with a good agency, I'm not just talking about any agency. If you are working with a good agency, they have a team of experts behind them. Everything you do, there is someone who has years and years of experience behind doing that, and they can easily do it. And for if you are alone, you have to research, you have to know how to go around things, and most of the things you are submitting very far away from the all the way to the US, you don't know how to follow up, you have to ask around for that. You see, that takes time and it drains you, and sometimes you are lost, you don't know what is happening. And when you are working with an agency, they have that experience with these people. They know how to follow up things, they know how to go around things, so it makes things a little easier for you. I'm not saying that now you have to start beating yourself up and really trying to be desperate and look for agencies, because if you are doing this by yourself, you're already doing it, you can just take time. If you apply to an agency, let them take their time to review a case and then decide if they'll take you. So don't give up because you don't have an agency right now. But I'm just saying that an agency makes things a little bit easier on your part, because they are handling the other side for you, and the only thing they need from you is you submit your things, avail yourself for the NCLEX, pay things that you're supposed to pay for, which is a little bit easy because they give you directions on what to do. So if you have an agency, it becomes a little bit easier on you. And some agencies, good agencies like my agency, they'll hold your hand. They even have people who just call to talk to you, just to know how are you doing, how are you faring on. Yeah, it's a very nice agency. They will listen to you. If you have any challenge, you'll talk to them, and after that you'll feel fine, you'll feel very okay. You will feel at least there is someone who knows, yeah, you are going through this and this is what happens, but it is part of it, and they will encourage you. So if you have a good agency behind you, it becomes a little bit easy on you. Seventh, always remember why you started this journey in the first place. At least everyone who is in this journey, there is some motivating factor behind it. Be it you are trying to make a better life for your family, for yourself, you are trying to get in a country that has better working conditions, better equipments. If it is monetary purposes, you are trying to get better salaries for your work, your time. Everyone has something that motivated them to start this journey. Be it even having a better life than where you are right now. So always remember where you started in the first place. It will really be pushing you. That will be the very, 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 very thing that will be pushing you, that will be telling you, get out of this bed and go study for your NCLEX. Okay? So every time you feel frustrated, every time you feel like you want to give up, always remember why you started this in the first place. If you are comfortable where you are, you wouldn't have been, you'll not be struggling to go work somewhere else, somewhere that is better. So it is good to always going back to why did I start in the first place. Okay, that will be a very good motivating factor to you to continue going forward. 8, guys, budget for this process. I'll keep saying this journey is expensive in its own. It is an expense that you have added on your usual expenses. So at some point you may need to pay for things that you have to budget for. So I will tell you that you have to make sacrifices. Just cut down some things that you used to have, that you used to do, that are not really a need, but they are just wants that you had, and put aside some money for whatever may come. You may need some documents, you need money to process them, and these are the documents that should be propelling you forward. So if you don't have this money and you haven't budgeted for it, you'll become frustrated. Financial frustration is very bad and it's very real. It takes people into depression. So when you start this journey, start budgeting for your finances for this journey. Just keep aside, even if there is nothing to do, at some point you'll need that money. So don't overspend your money usually the way you do. Just keep aside this money for any eventuality that might arise, and this will make your life a little bit easier, because when they need you to pay for something, or they need you to process something that will need money, you at least have something to look at and say, I'll use this to do this. So it will take a little bit out of the heaviness of the financial burden of this journey. If you have a good agency, they'll pay for so many things, but some agency don't usually pay. They'll just direct you on how to pay, and then maybe later when you are done with the process, they will reimburse you the money. So if that is your case, you need to look at your finances and mind your spending so that you have extra cash to finance this journey. And Just remember that even if you're looking at loans, they're not the best thing to do, because a loan is just a loan. You'll need to pay it back with interest. So if you have a way of putting aside some cash for this journey, it will really help you in the long run. 9, follow this channel. Yeah, follow this channel, because why not, guys? I have been giving you what you should be expecting on this journey. I try my best to cover a lot of things. I try my best to give you some wisdom that I've gathered as I have gone through this journey. And when I started, no one really used to talk about these things, at least a few channels, but not in my country. So but I at the same time, I never also met someone who is still in the process. They haven't relocated, but they are talking about what they have been facing. So please follow this channel and you'll never regret it. If I meet any obstacle, I will for sure be telling you, and you will learn from me. You'll learn from my ups and downs, so that you make your path a little bit easier when you are navigating this. So on that note, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and also like this video, because we need to grow this channel. So if you haven't subscribed, please, we need to get to 1,000 subscribers and many more, because I'm not stopping YouTube. I'm going to be here for a long time. I started with some people who are looking up to me. You guys, I'm not leaving you. You are my family, that my online family that I've created, and bring more families so that we become a very big, huge family and encourage each other. 10 and last is trust and always seek out God for guidance. I will always preach this. I'm not a preacher, but trust God. Whoever God that you trust in. If you trust in the universe, if you trust in whatever supernatural being that you trust in, trust God for your journey. Trust me, God already wrote this in your life. He has already written a story of your life. If it's not God, you wouldn't have thought of relocating to the US. It's God who put that thought in you. And He knows that that is where you need to be. And things will not be easy, but He is there. God does not forsake someone who seek God, because He's here to help you. He's here to make your life be whatever He intended you to do. So always seek God. Whatever step that you take, not even just in this journey, but in life generally, ask God. Ask God for guidance. Ask God to go before you for whatever thing that you want to do. Always seek God and always tell God to hold your hand, to go before you arrive there. He needs to clear the path for you, because it will not be easy. You will need God. You will need things that you deal with. Some of them are not in your hands, they are in people's hands, and you need God to go before you, go negotiate for you, go talk to this person before you meet them. So always turn to God every time, even if you're happy, even if you're struggling, if you're sad, always remember God. God will never He will never let you down. If things don't work and you trusted Him, trust me, God knows and God has a reason. So on that note, that is the last point for today. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for coming by today. And I request you to subscribe if you haven't already. And let's continue growing this channel. I know you guys are in darkness. You see me doing sit down videos, but there's a lot happening in the background, and soon my vlogs will come back. I don't know how soon, but I'm really working on that. I've been just been extremely busy at work and extremely busy doing other things related to this journey, and a life update is coming up soon. So you will know soon what is happening. It's not something bad. I am just holding back a little longer because it is a lot. It is a lot that I'm dealing with right now. But soon, I'm not in any way form of distress, but it is just things that to do with work and also to do with this journey. But that is it, guys. That is the video for today. I hope I inspired you today. I hope I talked you out of giving up. I hope you don't give up. I hope you apply these techniques that I used to continue pushing, although I haven't finished, but I'm almost, and I hope they help you. So if you have any other, please write it in the comment section so that you can help others, because I'm not the only one on this channel. We are together and we are helping each other. So if you are here and you are in this journey and you have faced things and you have known how to go around them, please write it in the comment section. You'll be helping someone and you'll also be helping me. So let's see each other in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.